And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG Basketball tonight, live here on a Thursday night, live from 902 Brewing Company. Yes, we're talking the latest in the NBA and all things basketball, as we also have a couple of players matching up, playing the 2K game for prizes, cash, and other things as well. If it's a Tuesday night or a Thursday night, we're live here on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Also, Valley Sports Live, Stadium Sports app, and Watch Stadium Sports app as well. Live here on a Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, ISG Basketball live here from 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City. All right, we'll come inside here. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, Madden NFL, 2K Association, little CFB League, folks. It's always good to be joining you live on a Tuesday or Thursday night. Tuesdays, of course, 8 p.m. Eastern. We're talking the latest in the world of the NFL and football, college football as well. And then on Thursdays, you already know, as D. Scott would say, leave it. We're talking the latest in the NBA and also the latest in the world of basketball. Should be a great in store for you. Got a lot of good stuff and should be a great show for you as we get you set with the NBA 2K matchup as well. A couple of players playing for cash and prizes. I want to thank the good folks right here at 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue here in Jersey. Man, a great location here. Man, you're talking about just great lagers and ales. Look at those big old bright tanks, man, and the fermenters there that make all of their brew and the beer right here in Jersey City, man. One of my favorites, man, the 90210. Also like the Hurley's Hoops as well. Great atmosphere here. Don and the crew here, man, they do a great job, man. Great atmosphere. You get great beer, the lagers, the ales. They also have concerts, live entertainment. It's all right here. And tonight, man, look at these fine people here. Jersey City Connect. Shout out to those people and Elise and those good folks, man, with the friend speed dating. That's right. We're talking speed dating here. Got a nice crowd here, man. These people getting to know each other. Got some colleagues, couples, and also just friends getting together, learning a little more about each other. Speed dating. As we're talking about ISG Basketball live here from 902 Brewing Company. All right, let me go ahead and bring in my good folks here. There they are, man, the co-host of the show here. You got Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com, Sports Illustrated, and Andrea Richmond. Andrea is down there, and the A, Nubyjas, Wilborn, Pittsburgh, PA. It's the confluence. The confluence. Those three rivers are, kind sir?
The Allegheny, the Monongahela forms the Ohio, the Monongahela. There we go.
I think you said it right that time.
Yeah, the Monongahela. There we go.
That's better. Yeah. That's better. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah, we got it.
Thumbs up, thumbs down, Andrew?
Up. You know, it was a little bit. He got there.
Yeah, we're going to get there. We're
going to get there?
Yeah,
okay.
Eventually. Maybe a couple more times. We're going to figure it out.
Monongahela, he tried
28 times the charm, huh?
Hey, man, I practiced and it just hits and it just,
right. Hey, it's a tough one.
TV's hard.
It is. But that's okay, man. We're live. That's why it's called Live in Living Color Television. Speaking of being in living color, she is down south, down there in the A. Andrew Richmond, how you doing? What's going on a Thursday night in the ATL?
Peace up, A-Town down. Ain't nothing much going on, really. There's always some hookah bar opening or something going on down here. But I'm in the house chilling, or at least trying to chill, because like I talked about, it's heating up. But this weekend should be fun, though, because it's heating up. So we'll see.
Tomorrow night, State Farm Arena, right? ATLians.
ATL. Going on, actually be downtown, not actually where everything is going on, but hopefully I can get a little bit of the action. You know, I'm helping out with something, but hopefully we can get a little bit of the action.
All right, good stuff. Anything?
The Hawks are gonna hawk, man.
The Hawks are.
Oh boy,
they're gonna be hawking.
They're gonna be
as in hawking home, and probably Trae Young hawking himself to a new team or organization.
Hey, man, I used to work for them, so I'm always rooting for them. But you're right.
I'm just saying, listen, I grew up in Atlanta, homebred. I remember it very well. You know, for me, it was a cold day in September 1994 when it all ended for me, when they traded Dominique Wilkins.
Oh, man, the human highlight film, man, right?
Now, here's the thing, though. At least he was 34, unlike the...
Unlike what?
Unlike the Mavericks who traded Luka when he
was damn near 24.
At
25.
least Nick was 34. I could kind of got my head around.
That's right. Nick went to my Celtics, right? Didn't he play in Boston? Yeah.
He did play in Boston.
Yeah, he did play in Boston.
He went to the Clippers in that trade.
Right.
Danny Manning.
That's right, Danny Manning. Won a national title with Kansas. Okay, put some respect on Danny Manning's name.
That face says it all.
I know.
That face says it all.
Nah, Danny Manning ain't no.
Danny Manning.
It wasn't in that trade.
No. All right, we got to keep it moving. All right, guys, you guys ready to get this thing started? So we look at a little bit of NBA 2K, have a matchup tonight, a couple of players, man, and we'll talk the rest of the NBA. Speaking of those Atlanta Hawks, you ready, guys?
Heck yeah, let's get to it.
All right, let's take a look real quickly at the rundown here for ISG Basketball live here at 902 Brewing Company. Got all the lagers and ales that you want right here in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue. Great place to come and hang out, man, and drink some brew. Here's the rundown here, brought to you by good friends at Molly Pop Grapes, mollypopgrapes.com. Mattel, how about them debuting the LeBron Ken Doll? We got to get into that. That'll be our first topic. Then we'll talk NBA play-in and playoffs. Play-in tournament ending tomorrow night. Playoffs starting this weekend on Saturday. Should OKC want the Mavs or the Grizz? How about Cleveland? Should they want the Hawks or the Heat? We've got some thoughts on that. How about the Suns firing their head coach, Mike Budenholzer? I think that's, 4 coaches straight? If I'm not mistaken, 3 of the last 4 years. I think it's 4 in a row. Vogel, you got your guy. I think it's 3 or 4. We'll talk about that. And then Dame Lillard, good news for him. He's going to miss the start of the playoffs, but he possibly could be back for the playoffs for the Bucks. So let's take a look real quickly at the rules here. So get you set for the NBA 2K matchup. Hall of Fame competitive game rules. 1v1, it's current rosters, all those regular teams, all 30 NBA teams available, 5-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. And right now, the King of the Hill is Reezy. Won 4 straight with the Celtics. Started off last week playing with those Thundercats. OKC is going to play with the Nuggets tonight. We'll talk more about that. It's all about the prizes. What are they playing for? $50 guaranteed. The winner gets $40 in cash. The runner up runs about this piece with $10. The player that wins 4 straight weeks gets an NBA licensed zip chair, and Reezy's about halfway there. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. Office furniture, sofas, you name it, gaming desk. They also have all the NFL teams, NBA teams, MLB, NHL, MLS, also college and NCAA-inspired zip chairs. And if you got any custom pieces, they can definitely get that for you as well. Shout out to our lady down there, head of marketing, Tina Altadonna, Zip Chair. Check them out online, zipchair.com. And how about the matchup here? As we get you set here, it's 2K. You're watching a little bit of that on the side as we talk sports. This week's matchup, OG King CURT, former head coach and general manager of the Brooklyn Nets, playing with the Cavaliers, and MustBeReezy, our current champion, King of the Hill, playing with those rich, creamy nuggets. Is it a 4-piece, a 6-piece, a 10-piece, a 20-piece, or are we doing a big old thing, man? We're doing a 50-piece or something like that. We'll check out MustBeReezy here. All right, let's take a look quickly at the profiles of these 2 young men. And we'll start with the challenger, OG King CURT, playing with those Cavaliers, man. Ivan Curtis, hometown, Dayton, Ohio. Age, not young. Middle-aged young man, 46 years of age. He's into digital media, aren't we all? And these days, anyway. Former NBA 2K League Nets gaming GM and head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. I think he spent about, 6-7 years, I want to say 6, with the Brooklyn Nets gaming crew. Did a fabulous job with those guys, taking them to the playoffs on numerous occasions there, over there near Barclays Center. How about the champ? The King of the Hill, MustBeReezy, Leon Fitzgerald, oh Fitzy. Deep in the heart of Texas, Cypress, Texas, 26 years of age. We got a 20-year gap. This ain't gonna be close. I've never seen a guy 46 years of age do anything in video games. This should be very entertaining. He's an Echo Tape, wicked smart. Yes, really, really smart young man down there. Pro-level tournament quarterfinalist. Need to update that. How about being King of the Hill and winning like 7 straight games? I think that's pretty good right there, live on TV and on streaming networks. All right, let's go ahead and take a look real quickly, guys, as we bring us all back in. First of all, standings, mollypopgrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. About 20 different varieties of grapes. Molly Pop taking the world by sweet storm with their pink bag promise. Folks, you see that pink bag in your local grocery stores. You got to understand you're getting high-quality produce. Man, there's good, and then there's good. There's Molly Good, man. Like I said, they're also doing pressed juices as well. Check them out online, mollypopgrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Sweet record for Larry Ridley, 5-0. Andrew Richmond right behind me, 4-1. Nubyjas, Wilborn. He's like Aaron Rodgers. He's in the darkness, smoking ayahuasca. That's where he's at right now at 2 and 3. All right, let's go ahead and bring us all back in. All right, guys, we're going to start with you, Andrew Richmond. Ladies first here. Shout out to everybody watching here on Twitter. I think right now the highest audience we've had so far. There's just a shout out to you guys. We're going to put on a good show for you. Andrea, who you got, man? You got Nuggets, 6-piece, 10-piece, or you going? Who's OG playing with?
OG is
Cavs.
playing with the Cavs.
Potential finals preview. You got?
Yeah. OG, shout out to OG. You know, he's my brother. I gotta shout him out.
From another mother?
A brother from another mother. But unfortunately, my brother from another mother is probably gonna get that 50, 100 piece. Well, not 100 piece. I wouldn't say that. All right, we're not gonna disrespect him like that. But 50, 20, 11 piece, something like that. We off the heezy for cheesy, lemon squeezy, because I'm choosing the guy named Reezy. Come on, man. He's been winning that thing, and right. I feel like it's about to happen. So shout out. Let's raise the roof for Reezy.
All right, Nubyjas, are we talking some sort of carry out, some sort of I don't know. It's a large piece, whatever that is. It's more than a 4-piece. It's not a kid's chicken McNugget, that's for sure. Who you taking?
Oh man,
we're talking about catering. Like we're talking about
catering. We ain't gonna do them that bad. I mean, we are gonna pick Reezy with I think a spread of 35. We're gonna put the over.
Wait, it's not that bad.
Real talk.
Yeah, I mean, y'all talking about chickens and birds and flies and cows. And
you got Reezy. I think over and under right now, I would set the line plus 33.5.
I'm going to take Reezy in the over. Can we get the double? Oh, wait a minute. Actually, let's do this.
33.5. You taking over?
Can I double my
You taking over?
Can I double my win total if I win the over and win the straight ahead?
In one word, no.
Oh, come on. We can't parlay, Larry?
No parlay.
That's hate, man.
You can't double up wins?
No, that's not how it works.
Points, not wins.
That's not how it works, man. No.
I mean, but hey, you get to make your own rules apparently in society today.
Hey,
that's true.
I will take the under in that, okay?
I would definitely take
that
the under.
much, okay?
Because look at that smile on that guy, man. He's got a heart.
I'm taking over.
He's got a heart.
You
take it over.
Take it over. Why not?
Stomp on his face with a hobnail boot, huh?
More points. More points.
Yo, give me Reezy. I'm going under 33.5 for sure. I think he wins by like 27, 28. I think he puts it in cruise control late first quarter. So that's
y'all give it the second half. Okay, we getting OG hyped up though. I see OG. He's ready. Let's go.
Look, OG, man. Look, OG damn near invented this game. So can we hear OG? Can we hear OG? Open up OG's mic. OG, how you feeling, man? First of all, thanks for coming on at the last minute, man. When's the last time you played 2K?
This mode, I haven't played this mode in years. To be honest with you, you know, I'm a pro-am guy, so I mean, and I played that. I played that within the last couple of days, but you know, glad to help. Hey, I'm gonna compete. You know, I'm a competitor, so hey, them overs and unders. Hey, okay, I hear you.
33.5. Well, how you feeling? How you feeling? You think you're gonna cover?
I think I'm capable of covering.
I mean, that wasn't very confident.
That wasn't confident at all.
No, I said, I'm just saying I got to get acclimated with the team. I mean, I get a feel for the team. We'll see how it goes.
I'm capable of being Batman, but I'm also capable of being Bateman too.
Oh, nice play.
That is true. That is true. Hey, let's get the game going though.
Let's get the game going. Yes. We got things to do. We got things to do. Hey, man, good luck, man. We'll be talking to the winner at the conclusion of the game. It could be you, OG. We'll find out. We'll go ahead and mute his mic. The winner will be interviewed at the conclusion of the game. But, guys, go ahead and lock it up live here at 902 Brewing in Jersey City. OG, King CURT, playing with the Cavs. OHIO, a young man from Ohio, from Dayton, Ohio. And what about the dude from Texas playing with the Nuggets, the 2023 NBA champs? Look at him. Breezy and OG, good luck, guys. Play it out live right here on Valley Live Stadium Sports Network. Watch Stadium Sports app, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter right here live from 902 Brewing. Good luck, guys. May the best man win.
All right.
Yeah, good luck to those guys, man.
Yeah.
And shout out to our sponsors. That pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Fat Bastard and Sons. You can check them out right there online, fatbastardandsons.com. Located in South Hackensack, New Jersey, off of Route 46. Great place, man. Talking about great environment. Literally some of the best pizza that you will ever have, man. Got the full bar as well. And with a name like Fat Bastard and Sons, folks, you know they love food, man. Family-owned business, been around some 40 years, man. Like I said, located right off Highway 46. Subs, pizza, chicken, burgers. They've got it all right there. Seafood, fatbastardandsons.com. located in South Hackensack, New Jersey. We're back live here at 902 Brewing in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue, man. Beers and ales and lagers, man. Got the tanks behind us, man. Fermenters as well. Shout out to Don and his good folks for having us here a couple times a month. We'll be back here in a couple of weeks, man. We're here a couple of times back in March, man. So it's good to be here. Ridley, CBS Sports, Matt, NFL, CFB League 2K Association is already 6-0 with the Nuggets with the lead. Reezy playing with the Nuggets. They are in white. OG King CURT playing with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bottom of the screen. They're in the dark jerseys down 6-0. Guys, all right, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing started and talk National Basketball Association. News came out earlier. It was later last week. We talked about this. LeBron James and the Ken Doll. It is a thing. I think you could really get your hands on them on Saturday out in L.A. Long lines, by the way. Out in L.A., man, including the guys that were glazing LeBron James with the choir behind him and everything like that. Mattel debuting the Ken, a doll for LeBron. He is a Ken ambassador, first pro athlete to have a LeBron, a Barbie doll. I guess we can call it LeBarbie. $75 is what it retails for at Walmart, Amazon, and Target. But you can go online. Some of them are going for hundreds of dollars. I saw one over $3,000 that's autographed. So this thing is really taking off. Your thoughts here, Andrew? You're all about the culture. What do you think about LeBron's dolls? Got the varsity jacket on, got the hat, got the swag, the shoes, the headphones. I thought it looked pretty damn good, to be honest with you.
I wish that you guys had the shot where LeBron was standing next to the other Barbie dolls, and it kind of reminded me of the situation. Well, first of all,
swagged out with the
happy International Women's Day. It kind of had those vibes going on when you had him next to the regular Barbie dolls. But as somebody who used to play with Barbie dolls a lot, you have your Kens, but it's nice to have like a black Ken and then also a black athletic Ken too. LeBron James is obviously one of the most popular athletes, especially of this generation. We have glazing songs ablaze, and I feel like
LeBron James.
You got to hit him with the body roll too.
The body roll.
LeBron James. Don't hurt him now.
I like how you have your arm up in there.
Come on, get the arm up in there.
Come on. Come on.
But I can guarantee you, it's probably not going to be 7 to 11-year-old girls who are going to be playing with this. It's probably going to be grown-ass men who are buying.
Wow. That's scary.
I mean, hey, look.
Whoa. Grown men, Barbie dolls.
It is.
Hey, but here's the thing, though. I will say this. I'm not buying one of these. Let me be
Me neither.
Clear. Hey, listen. First of all, let me be very clear before we're going further. LeBron James, definitely one of the all-time greatest players ever. Amazing career. We know that.
Great husband, great father,
all the
philanthropist, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
And I think this was a part of his LeBron James Foundation, so they're giving him some shout-outs.
I mean, we could just call it, I guess it's an action figure too. You know, I don't know if you guys remember, but they had the, what was it like, starting line when they had like the player figurines?
Starting lineup, starting lineup.
I used to have some of those, like, you know, they had like the different player figurine. I mean, it's a figurine. It's a, toy.
So you can't call it a doll. It's a figurine.
But
it's a figure.
Masculinity right there.
Right.
Well, I mean,
that's testosterone speaking right there.
I mean,
that's what that is.
I mean, but there are names for things. Just like sometimes you can call things a satchel. Doesn't mean
or a purse.
Doesn't say because it is a satchel. Or you could call it, or you can gender it that way as well. The point is, man.
Sure.
Hey, man, look, if you want to buy this and you like it, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. I ain't trying to get no folks in my mentions. I ain't got time for that mess. But is it a little weird? Maybe. But also, hey, look, people collect Star Trek figurines and nobody calls it. I mean, like nobody attempts to.
I had all the Transformers, all the He-Man.
So, I mean, people, hey, look.
They're figurines, no Ken dolls.
Also, the women be talking a lot of trash that they don't be using coloring books like they 5 years old too. So I mean, hey, I'm just saying, like, clearly everybody trying to reclaim their youth some kind of way.
Yeah.
So
we running it back in all different ways, and I guess
LeBron James.
I guess just keep his clothes on, man. That's all I got, man.
Yeah, no.
So what do you think of the likeness, though, Andrew? I mean, come on, really critique this. I thought he did a good job putting it together. It actually looks like him. Love the swag, love the varsity jacket, love the pants, love the shoes.
That outfit.
Yeah, I think he did a good job.
You know, I feel like in the 90s when you were getting something
producer
that
talking
was
about
like,
the ball. Stop. You're a hater. Just cut it out, Kevin.
Okay, that's crazy. All right. He's Beijinged out, enhancements, whatever you want to say. He has all of his lined up and he's good, right? But it's really accurate. I feel like in the 90s, sometimes you would get something that was modeled after somebody and it kind of be like, I have to use my imagination a lot. Not like I'm not already using my imagination a lot when I'm playing with dolls. But this one, I really don't. That is LeBron James. Like, if I have him right next to the Hennessy bottle, it looks exactly. I'm looking at two different LeBron Jameses, which is great because I'm sure we're gonna have somebody who has a shrine to LeBron James in this one.
Now that's what. See, that part is where it gets weird. That part. I mean, like, look, hey, look. If you, okay. Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Real quickly, start of the second quarter, 13-7 ball game. Ridley, the defending champ, with a 6-point lead. Go ahead.
If you see this as a collectible and it's an item you want to have,
it's definitely a collectible
thing. Have fun with it. Just don't be weird. And don't be weird. Fellas, gentlemen, don't be weird, okay?
Real quickly, both your thoughts on here. $3,000 collectibles. Some of those people in line had some opportunities to get signed Ken dolls from LeBron. The Ambassador dolls, they had some of those in there. So there's a lot of opportunity for these people out there to get something that's collectible there, Andrew.
How about they go get a job?
Yeah, no, the collector market is already a little bit weird. So, I mean, in addition to Pokemon and I guess like Panini cards, get the LeBron James card instead. You know, the LeBron James doll too.
Look, y'all was out here buying NFTs not too long ago. So y'all
know.
Yeah, dude.
Whatever happened to NFTs?
The same thing that happened to everything.
Okay, like the Beanie Babies, like everything, it goes away.
Right.
And then somebody brings it back later. Who knows?
I know. All right. But shout out to LeBron. Look, they retail for $74.99, so $75. Like I said, at Target, Amazon, and also Wilborn, a couple of the stores there, man. But look, it's a great deal. He had a hand in this as far as curating this and putting it together. Gave a shout out to his team and the LeBron James Foundation. I know they did some stuff up in the Akron area as well with the foundation. This is a really cool deal. We're having a lot of fun with this, and we're cracking a lot of jokes. But this is a seminal moment for the first athlete to have a Ken doll. So shout out, man. I know you guys seen like a lot of people lately on social media creating these dolls with the packages, AI and stuff like that.
Stuff, man. Y'all, while we're here, can y'all stop doing that, man? I'm tired of it. I want to send
Andrew, what would be the accessories for you, Andrew? Real quickly, go.
What would be the what?
Accessories in your Barbie doll package.
Accessories, it would probably
definitely headphones,
like,
computer.
Headphones, yes, my headphones. It would be like a video game controller. I don't know.
Yep.
Like a basketball. I don't really know.
Money gun.
And a money gun, yeah.
Money gun.
The money gun, yeah.
Right. For Nubyjas, it would be the Three Rivers. Right?
No.
A little writing pad?
No.
Writing pad, yes. Yeah, pocket square pen,
I guess. Other things I don't want to share on this broadcast here.
Right.
We got FCC regulations.
Yes, so we do. Yes,
we're going to leave that at
and we're going to leave this subject. Congratulations to LeBron James. Got a game right here. 21-7, now 21-9. Here's we live here at 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City. Like I said, great ales and lagers here. They brew all of their beer right here at 902 Brewing Company, man. Got a friend speed dating here tonight. It's pretty cool here at 902brewing.com, man. That first quarter brought to you by our good friends at Golf Zone Social. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. We were just there on Tuesday night when we did ISG football. Awesome venue, man. You're talking about social, golf, sports bar. I mean, bar there as well. Great food, man. They got like 16 bays, 15 bays, and a VIP booth, man. A lot of exciting things there, man. You can play all the golf courses, like 200-something plus golf courses there. Also, you can play video games as well. Just a great social gathering place there. 3 locations, man. You got one in Brooklyn, one in Scarsdale as well, and one in West Nyack, man. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. All right, we're back here live here at 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue. Got Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, Mad NFL, CFP League 2K Association, the boss, Wilborn, the conference. He's there in Pittsburgh, PA, those Three Rivers. Andrew Richmond, piece up, A down. She's in the A-town, bottom right-hand corner of your screen. OG King CURT with the glasses on, playing with the Cavaliers, only down 12. He's on defense. Ridley playing with the Nuggets in the red shirt. He is our king of the hill, a six-time champ, I guess. Tonight would be 7 for him. Five-time champ. I jumped ahead. He hasn't won yet. He's up by 14. Could be a 6-time champ by the end of the night. All right, guys, let's get into the second topic here. NBA play-in started on a Tuesday night. We saw the 7 and 8 seeds play on Tuesday, 9-10s last night on a Wednesday night. Night off tonight here, live on a Thursday night here. And, of course, on Friday, things pick right back up with those 8 seeds that lost on Tuesday night, hosting a couple of 10 seeds. So, out west, OKC would get either the Mavericks or the Grizzlies. So the young Thundercats would host the Mavs or the Grizzlies. Grizzlies host the Mavs as the 8 seed. The 10-seeded Mavs got the win Wednesday night against Sacramento. Let me ask you this, Nubyjas. Who should OKC want? Dallas or the dudes from Funky Town down there in the Bluff City, the 901 Grindhouse, Memphis Grizzlies?
It doesn't matter. But I guess if you have to pick, let's pick by maybe flights, which one's going to be easier to get out of, which city's going to
catch flights, not feelings.
Right. Well, there you go. Catch flights, not feelings. Facts. Or is it going to be easier to get out of Dallas? It's going to be a little bit more fun in Dallas. Either way, I don't think it matters. I mean, now I would say I would rather watch Memphis because I just want to see if Ja Morant could do things and stay on the court and actually show himself to be the kind of basketball player that he believes he is and that his fans believe he is without all that stuff and all the silliness. Can he actually, I remember way back in the day, I think it was that 2001 finals, Lakers and Sixers, and Stephen A had the classic quote, the AI get you one, right?
Yep.
I want to see if Ja Morant could get one. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if Ja Morant is ready to elevate himself and show himself to be the great player he is, or is he going to be somebody we're going to keep fantasizing about, wishing and hoping that he gets there? Gotcha. He has a chance to show us who he is.
Okay. Maybe. And we'll be keeping an eye on Ja Morant's ankle. Of course, he hurt that against Golden State there late in the game there. Andrew, who you got here? Who should the Thundercats want? Mavericks or Grizz?
This, like Nubyjas says, probably doesn't matter that much, but I would definitely prefer to go against Dallas because you have, of course, Ja Morant and the YNs of Memphis, according to some people. Why are we saying that? I don't know why we're saying that. We shouldn't be saying that. I don't know why we're saying that.
Let's not do that.
Versus Dallas, who Anthony Davis, unfortunately, is day-to-day Davis. If Ja Morant has his ankle injury, AD is unfortunately injured. They're missing Kyrie, and sure, Klay Thompson can get hot, and he did get hot, absolutely, last night. But that's not something I would reliably put my money on. So I would say that I would rather go against Dallas. Ja Morant, he's definitely known to have his moments where he can just go off and really take over a game. I would rather go against two superstars who they're a little bit more past their prime and it's still an injured team versus, this Memphis team is starting to get a little bit more healthy. They're still a little injured too, but at least, you don't have a bona fide superstar, A++ superstar that's in their prime right now.
If you're OKC offense, Memphis can do some things with Triple J, and also Desmond Bane, who played and balled out against Golden State the other day. But defensively, that might be the team you don't want to face is Dallas. So I would probably want to face Memphis. You could probably outscore them. Dallas, they might muck it up, man, and nick you up once or twice.
Also,
with the size that they have in the defense. Well, real quickly, go ahead.
The other thing with Memphis is they'll get in their own head after a while.
That's what I'm like. That's the team you probably want is Memphis, probably.
No. Yeah, where, you see that guy call him self-check because you know he ain't going to do nothing with it.
Yeah.
Eventually, Memphis becomes self-check.
Right.
And it starts with Ja Morant.
Right. Yeah. We'll see on Friday night, man, in the West, the Western Conference,
Western Conference.
Yeah, all that. Okay. Get back on defense.
Timber.
All right, hey, we got a 6-point ball game here in the 2K matchup, man. Reezy, red shirt that he's playing with the Nuggets, only up 6, and OG 2K with the glasses on, playing with the Cavs, and he's got the ball here about halfway through the second or the third quarter. Speaking of second quarter, that second quarter brought to you by our good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Of course, that's where I trap. AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. Great Mexican, authentic restaurant there. Great food, great vibes, great environment there at this Mexican sports bar and restaurant, man. The libations definitely are always flowing there. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. every single Monday through Friday, man. Got the patio there. Also, mariachi shows. You've seen those, man. That is pretty cool on Tuesday nights. DJs on the weekends, Latin nights on the weekends as well. Check them out online. The Golden Eagle, it is landed. AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Shout out to those good folks there. We were there a couple of weeks ago. We'll be back in a couple of weeks. We're back here live here at 902brewingcompany.com here in Jersey City, man. Ales and lagers right here. Shout out to Dan and our good folks here, man. Or Don and our good folks. I'm thinking about Dan Hurley. This one right here, my favorite. The Jersey City 90210. This is the 10th anniversary. You get it, folks? 902 Brewing, 10th anniversary, 90210. And that's pretty good, huh? Good marketing right there. I see what you did there, Don. Shout out to my good friends here and the bartender that just brought that over here at 902 Brewing Company. Got some speed dating going on behind me. That's why you see people back there on the tables, man, doing their thing, man. It's like digital Tinder, right? Something like
they dating on the tables, Larry?
I don't know. They're doing their thing, whatever that is. All right, back to the NBA and the playoffs. We talked about the play-in tournament. How about out east? We're seeing the Cavaliers here on NBA 2K. Yes, the Cavs on NBA 2K. Real life, number one seed. In the East, man, the Cavs, I think they beat the Celtics by like 3 games. I think they had 64 wins this year. Who should the Cavs want as the one seed? They're going to find out here tomorrow night as well. The Heat beat the Bulls on Tuesday night. Now they're going to face the Hawks, who lost to the Magic in the 7-8 play-in game. So it will be the Hawks in State Farm Arena, where you're at, Andrew. Richmond down in the A, hosting the Miami Heat. Who should Cleveland want? This is an easy one. You would want the Hawks. I think the Heat got championship mettle. They're mentally tough. Got one of the top 4 or 5 coaches in the league with Eric Spoelstra. You should want, I think, ATLians. Is that true, Andrew? What do you say?
I mean, if the other one didn't matter, this one matters even less. Go ahead and give me the Atlanta Hawks. I don't think there was a single person that realistically thought that Atlanta could come back, especially after Trae Young is out. You have people like Bam Adebayo. You know, Tyler Hero is somebody who, like, I still don't understand why we didn't trade James Harden for him a couple of years ago. But at least he's prone to be having these moments where he can absolutely light it up. And Andrew Wiggins is a formidable all-star as well. It's a well-rounded team. Eric Spoelstra, Larry, you already kind of covered it. Versus Atlanta, you know, they have a lot of good players, role players, and Trae Young, but not a lot else going on with it. Go ahead and give me Atlanta if I were in this situation. But again, doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I don't
no Ice Trae, man. No Ice Trae.
You know, shout out. I love Trae Young. I love him, man. Out of OU, I was so high on him, and I'm glad that he's, you know, at least doing his thing in Atlanta. But give that baby some milk and some help, because he ain't had that hair.
See. Look, I beg to actually disagree with you. As much as I have historical long-suffering reasons to not trust the Atlanta Hawks as a franchise, staff, label, and crew, okay? They have shown, we go back to how they got to Atlanta, we go back to all the, I mean, we can go as far back as you want to, but we won't have enough time to do that, so we'll save the history lesson for another day. But what we will get to is, I like this Zachary. I like him.
Yep.
I like him a lot.
Ricochet.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I wasn't too high on the pick, but as I have gotten more familiar with his game, he has
there it is.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
And Trae Young is Trae Young, and I will say this, man. He definitely has shown that he can get you a series if he gets hot. You know what I'm saying? He has definitely shown that he ain't afraid to play nowhere. He can go in any arena and get you 45 points. Now, he may give up 38 points on defense. He may give up 38 points on defense, but he's gotten better, and his assist turnover ratio has gotten better.
Yeah, they got mollywopped by in Orlando the other night, lost by 25.
They did. That was pretty bad. But, I mean, I will say this. If a motivated Trae Young gets hot, I would not want to play that dude in a playoff round, and it could get really weird. So I'd actually rather have the Heat, even though I don't trust the Hawks, as several historical reasons.
No, this is an easy answer, man. It's Atlanta. They might score 120 or 130, but they're gonna give up 150. I mean, on a good night, they're still probably giving up 110.
He's doing all he can, boy, but they can only do so
much. Can Atlanta score 134 times? No.
You never know. What's
because they're going to give up 150 3 or 4 times.
And what's Miami going to do?
if I were
at least they can lock down, and if they can score, it's like Dallas. It's like the Dallas Memphis thing.
If they can score.
Right.
Yeah,
that's true. Well, they did the other night.
Jimmy Butler did the other night. Playoff Jimmy. You never know what can legitimately happen.
But I didn't say they're a perfect team. They're the harder out, though, is what I'm saying. So who should Cleveland want? It's an easy answer. Atlanta.
I disagree with you. I hear you.
Okay.
Right. Look at you going with the hometown. What is this?
Oh, I mean, no. Listen, now, I don't think they're gonna, But if I had to pick between the Miami Heat and the Hawks as to who I'd rather play this season, knowing what I know, I would rather play the Heat.
Look, I know the Hawks have a couple of former Cleveland Cavs on their team with, I guess your boy George Niang, right? Yeah. And of course, we saw that Hunter went over to Cleveland as well. No, bro. I mean, best case scenario, it's a gentleman's sweep. I could see Miami maybe pushing this thing to 6. So that's the harder matchup. I know he's not there, but they still have other guys that have gone to conference finals and NBA finals.
Least they have, Wiggins is a wild card.
Wiggins is a wild card.
Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly. And look, it's like Rudy Tomjanovich said, right? Heart of a champion. I know they didn't win anything, but they've been Eastern Conference champs multiple times.
Okay, why are we debating this? We both know they're not going to win.
I know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll move on. So shout out to
Mr. Quarter
folks here at 902 Brewing. Once again, Don and the folks, thank you. 90210, 10th anniversary of the 902 Brewing beer right here. Ales and Lagers here. 11-point game here in the fourth quarter. We're going to move this thing along. That third quarter brought to our good friends at Brooklyn Pizza, Short Hills, New Jersey. Shout out to our good guy there, Jose, Brooklyn Pizza of NJ.com. And, man, we're talking about great pizza, man. Deep dish. We got the bruschetta as well, man. We're talking about bold Brooklyn sort of spices and flavors mixed with a lot of other things as well, man. Brooklyn Pizza of NJ.com. They do a great job. The pizza's really good. Jose, man, he can spin that thing and put a nice pizza together, man. They do a great job out there. Brooklyn Pizza of Short Hills, Brooklyn Pizza in Short Hills, New Jersey. Check them out online, Brooklyn Pizza of NJ.com. Come and taste the future today. That's their tagline. Out there in Short Hills, New Jersey, Brooklyn Pizza of NJ.com. All right, we're back here live here. 902 Brewing Company here in New Jersey, Jersey City, man. Ales and Lagers. They make their brew right here, man. Got the bright tanks back there, 3 or 4 of them big old things, man, and the fermenters as well. All right, let's go ahead and move on here, guys. Got a 14-point game. Denver's starting to pull away here, under 2 minutes to play. Real quickly, got a couple of topics left. Suns did fire their head coach. There he is, Mike Budenholzer got fired by the Suns after just 1 season. 5 years, $50 million. So he still has 4 years and $40 million. I think the Suns are still paying Marty and also I think Vogel as well. So they're paying 3 coaches. Going to have a 4th year in a row. They're going to have a new coach, man. This is getting out of control in Phoenix. He bumped heads with Devin Booker, also Bradley Beal. I guess the communication issue there with Devin Booker. And Bradley Beal, there was some talk that he wanted Bradley Beal to play like Drew Holiday. And Beal was like, what? Bro, don't talk to me that way, man. Don't ask me to play like another player. Woo! Thing getting a little out of control there in the Valley of the Sun. Your thoughts here, Andrea, on Buds getting fired?
Shout out to Boods. I mean, he's definitely been here. Speaking of Atlanta, he's been in Atlanta when we've had the most success, or one of our most successful seasons, right? But in terms of a championship, getting over the hump type of coach, I've never really believed in his abilities. I feel, genuinely speaking, I know he did win a championship in Milwaukee.
Yes,
I kind of feel like that was just like a matchup. It just lining up in serendipity, because there were a lot of times that they mismanaged in a lot of close games. And that's not something that I really want to see when you're trying to go towards a championship. So I'm not surprised there's a little bit of friction there. But in terms of the Suns organization, they get no benefit of the doubt, because ever since the Steve Nash days, they've just been a mess of an organization, which is crazy, because they used to be seen as one of the top in line, upper echelon, well-run organizations. But the Sharver situation, now you have this new owner, and then it doesn't seem like he knows what he wants, because now he's now he's talking about what type of coach do you want? Gritty, dog, and it's just, what does that mean? What does that even mean? So I hope that the Phoenix organization can figure out what exactly they want, because this constant turnover of head coaches is going to make people run and flee, and all the benefit of the doubt that you have has now totally evaporated. Time is ticking, and it's not on your side, Phoenix.
Nubyjas, your thoughts here, but being let go.
I mean, she said a lot there. They haven't been a good organization at least the last 10, 15 years, to be quite honest. I mean, they've really been in steady decline as far as
NBA Finals 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Yeah, but how did they play there?
Yeah,
they were up 2-0 in that final.
Yeah, they were.
And
but
then what happened?
I mean, but
lost 4 in a row.
I mean, but I mean, they're just not a good organization as a whole with how they've operated. We know this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They never should have hired Mike in the first place. I'm very curious to see if he gets.
Who's going to get $56 million owed to him, 40 from the Suns, and still 15 or 16 from the Bucks.
Hey, good for him. I mean, God bless him. I wish I got that much money when I got bought out of jobs or I got laid off in journalism. I wish I got that kind of money.
Not bought off, told to go away, and here's your money.
Right. I would take it and go away happily.
Take the bag and
I
run.
do wonder if he coaches again, because we'll see. I don't know, because he's had a couple bad breaks on the last few ways he's left and definitely had some issues with players. In an era where these players not letting you talk to them like that no more. So if he wants to stay in coaching, he's going to have to change if he can. I think the game maybe has passed him by. As far as Phoenix, they have no credibility at this point. They're going to have to figure out ways to earn it back because this is embarrassing. They're probably going to have to blow up this whole thing, get rid of Bradley Beal, probably get rid of Devin Booker. And
no trade clause. He ain't got to go nowhere.
Yeah, he ain't got to, but
ask his wife. She'll tell you too.
Well, that's cute and all, but there are ways around everything.
Hey, he gave him the Heisman this year, right? So he can do this. One of two players that have a no trade clause. LeBron being
I hear him, but hey, there's always a way. There's a will, there's a way.
Yo, do you want that Phoenix sun weather out there near Scottsdale where it's really nice? Retirement community, good, no taxes and all that stuff.
I understand all what you're saying.
Yeah,
but I'm also saying there's a will. There's a way.
Yeah, don't think you're going to send me to Milwaukee or Detroit somewhere. Nah, bro, I'm staying right here in Cleveland. Quality of life. That's what Bradley Beal's saying. Andrew, real quickly.
Yeah, just make it the hood. And so, like, go back to the days where they're serving the cold nachos, okay? Then maybe Brad will start to realize,
hey, they can make it uncomfortable for you now. They can make it uncomfortable.
Yeah, make it uncomfortable.
All right. Hey, as long as the check's clear, you can make it uncomfortable all you want. You can change my responsibilities. That check don't change. That's the deal. That's the difference right there. Hell, you can make me mop the floors. I don't care. You still got to pay me $50 million a year to mop floors.
Yeah, or a good team comes along and they really need a piece, and maybe Brad feels like, you know what, like, let me stop vacationing. Like, and I ain't riding off into the sunset. Instead, let's, get some.
We're gonna find out. Does he want to be a ball player or not?
No, that's true. Fair enough. I'm just joking, but you guys are correct on that. Real quickly, last topic before we got here. The game is over, the 2K game. Reezy does win. That's 6 straight for him. We're going to talk to him very momentarily. Last topic real quickly, Dame Lillard. Remember we were talking about him, man, with the deep vein thrombosis. Was going to be out indefinitely, right? He got hurt back in March, so he's been out about 4 weeks with the deep vein thrombosis. He's off the blood-thinning medication. There's certainly good news there. They're going to increase his on-court basketball activities. He's going to miss game 1 this weekend for Milwaukee against the Indiana Pacers, but he could return. So they're expecting him actually to return. So this is good news here for Dame Dollar, man. Your thoughts here, Nubyjas, on Dame? Looks like, man, they're saying this is basically something they've never seen in the medical field. Somebody have, this blood clot situation, and he's going to come back.
It has been interesting. A lot of players more players than lately have been getting these blood clots. I do wonder, what's going on with that. I guess we'll look into that later. But
yeah, Wembanyama in his shoulder, right?
Yeah, Wembanyama on his shoulder. I'm very happy that he seems to be healthy. This would have been a really bad look for them. If he's healthy, he's right. First of all, that he's living and alive. That's most important. You know what I'm saying? We talk about blood clots. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's real. But if he's able to play basketball, he's able to play at a high level, this changes everything in the Eastern Conference. Because, Giannis is rolling, and if you get a healthy game who's right and locked in, hey, man, the Eastern Conference all of a sudden now becomes a lot more tougher for Boston to just think that Boston or Cleveland to think they're just going to walk through. This changes everything if he can come back.
I could see them causing some problems if he's healthy in the second round for a team like Cleveland. That's who they would match up with. Andrea, your thoughts here? Good stuff right here and good news for Dame Lillard off the blood thinning medication.
Because Nubyjas took the serious tone and the serious route, thank you so much. Because now I'm going to go totally unserious. Shout out to Milwaukee Madi. Actually posted something that is great, right? You guys remember when there was a whole Trump COVID situation and he was talking about that. They instead made a play about this and they said like the doctors, they've never seen a body kill the blood clot like my body. They tested it and my DNA, it wasn't DNA, it was NBA, okay? I've never seen a player like from a very serious thing like deep vein thrombosis like come back out of nowhere and say, hey, I'm ready to suit up again. Even with Brandon Ingram, right? It took a couple years for him to get back, but I guess he looked at the playoffs and he was like, the Pacers? Now put me back in the game, coach. I feel like it could do something.
Well, they said they caught it early, to be fair. When it comes to his doctors, they caught it early. They did a good job.
I think he got the Undertaker. Y'all played on my demise too much and then popped back out. I'm ready to go. All right, let's do it.
Right.
What's the Mark Twain? The reports of my demise have been greatly exaggerated.
have been greatly exaggerated. Absolutely. No exaggeration here. Shout out to the medical staff there.
Yes.
Shout out to the Bucks for catching this. You're right. There have been a lot of issues with players and the blood clots, but still, when you come back, you still have to ramp up and things of that nature.
Yes.
They don't want you having any sort of like any contact that can, hurt yourself or when you have the blood clots. So that's something they definitely want to avoid there. But it seems like they caught it early and he's progressing very well.
Yeah, because like going back to serious, like this is something that can legitimately like knock you out, like
it can kill
instantly
you.
Gone. It can kill you. Like very like whether it goes to your pulmonary or whether it goes to your heart, like hemorrhage, it can get you out. Right.
Yeah,
so the fact that Dame is feeling good and they caught this early enough is great because this is something that you don't want to play around with.
Dame time.
And I'm glad that it's Dame time because once it's Dame time, it's game time. And so these playoffs, especially in the Eastern Conference, totally got a lot more entertainment, which we need. We need desperately. And
definitely added some intrigue. Real quick, the 10 seconds, Nubyjas.
I do really hope he's okay for real.
Sure.
Like, real for real. You know
Gotcha.
Gotcha. It's real. Yep.
Definitely bring some more intensity to the playoffs, man, and definitely some more intrigue to the playoffs. All right, man, that fourth quarter is over. Brought to you by our good friends at the Kettle Black Sports Bar. Check them out online, kettleblackbar.com. A couple of locations. One in Staten Island, where we were a couple of weeks ago. We'll be back there on Tuesday night for ISG football. Also a location in BK in Brooklyn, man. A great sports bar, man. Beer, wings, and just great vibes there, man. You can see there, I believe, wine and wine and something magazine. They said one of the top 5 wing bars in America. Like, this is a legit place here. Wings, beer, and a lot of other things there as well. Got burgers, got everything that you want, but it's the vibes that they have there. Shout out to Chris and the rest of the staff doing a great job. We'll be there on Tuesday for ISG football. Check them out online, 2 locations, Brooklyn and Staten Island, Shaolin, as the kids like to call it, kettleblackbar.com. All right, let's go ahead and bring everybody back in. Shout out, Nubyjas, to our guy, man. That would be Reezy, man. What'd you see here, man? You could tell it's like the little brother, right, man? You kind of just put your hand on his forehead and just keep him at bay, right?
Little big brother, I guess, considering the age difference. But hey, man, Reezy has continued to find ways to win. He's continued to find ways to get into his bag. And really, but shout out to OG for showing up and showing out and still.
Yes, sir.
But that the OGs can still hang. You know what
I told y'all to stop with the playing around with the over parlay. Okay, what's the over?
I said under 33.5. Of course.
I didn't say over because he was saying back. But he did say
you
back a little bit, though.
You wildin'.
He did say he was a little while.
Well, no. He could have won by a little more than he did, but not 30. The OG was playing representative basketball, man. That was pretty good. He ain't no scrub.
He showed up.
Yeah. So, the guy that played last week actually won one of our tournaments.
Yeah.
He got beat by more than this. So, good job for OG there. Let's go ahead and bring in our guy. Reezy, talk to us, man. How'd you feel, man? And what threat level would you assess this game with OG King CURT? Be real now. Be honest. What's the threat level? 2, 3?
I told y'all it's just regulars. And then it's comp, you know. I told y'all that last week.
Yeah, you did.
You know, I told y'all that last week. You know, but it was a good game though. It was a good game. He you know, shout out for him for coming out, man.
Is he at least a regular plus? You know, like because he was playing some good defense. You know?
Yeah, he was playing some good defense. Yeah. And I was missing a lot of shots too. I ain't really played with the Nuggets like that in a long time. Mm-hmm. So I was missing a lot of shots.
Go ahead, Nubyjas.
A little bit of pressure.
No.
Oh well.
So
yeah.
you would say it's mainly like you missing with the Nuggets than really him killing you with the Cavs.
Yeah. I don't have any pressure. I know I'm a win.
I know what I'm gonna do.
You never felt threatened at all.
No.
Not. So your threat level was 0 the entire game. Your pulse was calm, right?
Yeah, I was calm.
Even when you were only up by like 5 or 6.
When he was there by like 3 or 4, I was calm.
Okay. You do what you want when you pop. Hey, you know,
it's the echo tech in you, right? So you could detect some issues, huh?
Yeah, I know how to play. I know people's tendencies. I know I adjust well.
You don't know his tendencies. You don't even know the man. You know his tendencies.
All I need is 1 quarter.
I'm calling cap on that. You don't know his tendencies.
Seen it.
Okay.
Are you like Rain Man, where you just have like a little, give him an inch and then you just know his whole playbook?
1 quarter to adjust, Larry.
Y'all seen it. I need 1 quarter.
Okay, fair enough.
1 quarter. That's all I need.
Fair enough. So how we feeling, man? Who are you gonna play with next week?
I'm gonna go Suns.
Oh,
crazy!
All right, you out here playing, dog.
Oh, you wild. You wilding.
Oh, wow.
You wilding.
It's just gonna be KD pull-up game, isn't it?
It's KD and Booker.
No. Do something for us, man. Do something for America. Let Beal go off. He went off on Bud. Let Beal go off in the game.
Well, I mean, with that now Bradley Beal actually scoring points. Never mind.
Oh.
I'll get 15 with him.
Would that be a game thing, or would that be realistic to what he actually does?
Stop slandering my boy Brad. He scored 52 before, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't no scrub, man. He's been,
he's not.
He's been in like 3 or 4 All-Star games. You know that, right?
I know that.
Okay, like you acting like the dude just was playing pickup ball in Dorchester or something.
Because Larry, you said that you should start off with Brad. So don't you say Larry?
No, what I said was he has not played to the level of his contract.
No,
he has.
I think he has fallen short. But he's not scum, though. He's not like scum. Dumb on the bottom of my shoe. He's not that.
There's a reason why he got paid. He just hasn't, continued to since he got paid.
Reezy, your thoughts here on the Bradley Beal situation, what he said about when he told Bud reportedly that, Bud was asking him to play like Drew Holiday, who coached in 2021, basically like to be the third scorer, play more defense, facilitate, be like that. And Bill's like, bro, I'm a freaking NBA All-Star, man. You don't talk to me that way.
You can't tell a grown man who to play like.
Not that accomplished.
It's just not happening. It's just not. He's too much of a scorer. People in the NBA feel like if they gotta play defense, they're weaker. I think.
Okay.
Just like with Pat Bev. I don't know if y'all seen the whole Pat Bev and Brandon Jennings situation.
Yes, they're gonna play 1-on-1. Yeah.
Because they don't know that Pat Bev averaged 35 in high school.
Right. But they averaged about the same in the playoffs. That's the crazy part. All right, we're going to some real quickly, quick hits from you real quickly. LeBron Ken Doll, you like it? Yeah or nay? Reezy?
What happened?
You like the LeBron doll? The Ken Doll? LeBron?
Nah,
yeah or nay?
I don't like all that, bro.
Why?
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't like all that, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy glaze, bro.
Crazy glaze?
Crazy glaze. Not crazy glue, crazy glaze.
Like, he cool, but they doing too much, bro.
Okay.
They
Reezy said, keep it in your pants, America. Got it. Should
No ice
OKC...
cream.
No ice cream. That's enough. Cut it out.
No ice cream on the couch, right?
Stop it. Should OKC want the Mavs or the Grizz? If you're OKC, which team do you want?
Mavs, easy. You don't want Grizz.
I thought you would be more like me, bro.
You don't want Jai and Jaren and Bane.
Yeah, would because they're gonna give everything else on the other end.
You don't want that.
Okay.
That you don't want that. You just want the Mavs. Mavs are an easy win though. They got AD, but they easy win though.
Until they get you in the phone booth and they get big and you can't score, and Klay Thompson goes off and you look up, it's a 3-2 series.
Man, Klay Thompson not going off anytime soon.
Okay. All right. Okay. Ask the Kings if he can go off. All right. Should the Cavs want the Hawks?
It's the Kings.
That is the Kings is crazy.
I can't.
It's the Kings.
He's not wrong though.
I cannot wait till the Mavs win tomorrow night in Memphis. I'm rooting for the Grizz because I'm from Tennessee, I can't wait till the Mavs win this game.
Ooh,
Y'all gonna see. All right, should the Cavs want the Hawks or the Heat? You better pick the right one. This one, Reese. Who you got? Which of the Cavs want? Okay. Why?
Hawks easy.
Why?
They have injuries. Trae Young is a liability on defense.
He said they're the Hawks.
I mean, and they're the Hawks. I mean, come on.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You don't want the Heat. You don't want the Heat. Bam, Ware, Hero. You don't want that.
All right.
That's gonna be a tough series. They gritty and they got a good coach.
He's smart. Look at Andrew with the Hawks thing.
Come on. Come on. I still got so much merch.
Oh, so you were the first Hawks fan to blow out an ACL, right?
Honestly, actually, I was. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wow.
I was this and I did. I had to go PT and everything. I'm not gonna lie.
That's crazy.
Andrea, I've cracked 3 or 4 jokes with you, and you said they've actually happened in real life, and I'm just making up crap out of thin air.
It wasn't a torn ACL though, so get it right.
Okay.
Dislocated patella, okay?
That's pretty damn bad. That's a knee injury.
That's terrible.
It is.
That is awful.
That might be more painful.
It was very painful.
Hopefully they helped you out with something.
Oh,
man,
no,
right?
I got PT, but it was during the pandemic, so I didn't really finish all my PT. It's okay. Well,
Wow.
You make it.
All right, good stuff. Shout out to Reezy getting the win here. Before we get out of here, man, this post-game show brought to you by our good friends right here at 902 Brewing here in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue, 902brewing.com. Just great place, man. Got the brights. Tanks back there, man. Fermenters, man. They do all the brewing right here. Just a fabulous, fabulous place here. Ales and lagers, man. They do it all. A bunch of different varieties of brew here. They got special nights here. We saw the speed dating here. We saw beer and cigars the other day as well. They got dancing. They got yoga. You can come drop your kids off for the women's events as well. We also saw the real estate conference as well. So shout out to Don and his staff here. We'll see them in a couple of weeks here. 902brewing.com. Also, folks, if you want to join our league and our association and get on ISG football and or basketball, you can join us now. CompeteForever.com/2K Association. Free 99, ages 13 and up. All online. You can win cash and other prizes. Weekly King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. It's like make it, take it. Winner moves on. Winner stays right there. Once again, join us, CompeteForever.com/2K Association. Don't do it today, but do it to now. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to OG King CURT, former head coach of the Brooklyn Nets, and also GM there with the Brooklyn Nets gaming crew, NBK. Shout out to Reezy. That is 6 in a row, man. We'll see him next week. You said you're going to play with who next week, Reezy? Suns. That's funny, dude.
love it.
That's a bumper sticker. Suns. Suns out next week. We don't know about the Buns. We'll see about that. Andrea Richmond, she is down in the A. Zone 4, 5, or 6? Which one, Andrea?
Zone 6, Decatur West, Greater Georgia, West, Soul. Come on, East Side till I die. Come on.
I was thinking about the other D word. I was thinking about Douglasville, but we'll let you have it.
Ooh,
down there.
I live in the boonies. Like, geez,
Way
I
west.
it's a little active. Okay.
Right. It's time to get active. Time to get out of here. Nubyjas, Wilborn, the Confluence, my guy, Pittsburgh, PA. Aaron Rodgers, he's going to be with the Steelers. What are they saying in Pittsburgh, man? He was on Pat McAfee today.
Man, they're tired of that dude, man. I mean, look, I think Steelers fans are over it. They're very annoyed by this whole ordeal. Either you're going to come or you're not. Whatever. I wouldn't be surprised to end up drafting a quarterback and just moving on. Right.
Well, Aaron Rodgers told a story today how he kind of snuck into Pittsburgh and rented a car, man, a white Malibu, and only ever went viral or anything. So that was kind of funny as well. So just the Malibu. And Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh last month when he was visiting the Steelers. All right, we're going to get out of here, guys. We'll see you live on Tuesday night, ISG football right here, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, on Valley Live Stadium Sports Network. Watch Stadium Sports app, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. We'll be live from the Kettle Black Sports Bar in Shaolan, Staten Island, New York. Have a great week and a great weekend, guys. Enjoy the NBA playoffs. We'll see you Tuesday live, 8 p.m. Eastern. The latest in the National Football League as we get set for the draft and everything else in the world of football and college football. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you. That'll do it here live from 902 Brewing Company in Jersey City. Bye-bye, folks. Have a good week.